back at it again, man. I'm looking out my window again. I know. It's like, wow, we keep looking at black shit. Morning, motherfuckers. Yep, so today is the 28th. So yesterday was 27. Wasn't 22nd, 23rd. I lose time. So that being said, yeah, it is what it is. Fuck it. It's all wicked out. So anyways, so here we are. I'm watching the videos like I do usually in the morning. Demolition Ranch. I love that shit. I'm watching the tank one now, one of the best ones. I had to pause it. I had to get this morning video in. You will see me. I will come to the forefront of this camera at one point. But right for now, this is what you get. You're looking out my front window. I live in Vermont, the mountainous state, and I do live on top of a mountain, but you can see you can see the ridge lines of the other mountains around me. Very beautiful. Don't consider it as beautiful as Maine, but hey, I'm a maniac, and that's why this is the Maniac. Shit will get more interesting as we progress, especially as I find out stuff. I went for a PET scan yesterday. I'm gonna try to find out the results today. Mothers better have it ready, I tell you, man. You know, they better have it ready. Anyways, I'm gonna probably pick up some more crack today. That's what we call it. I mean, it's like, really? Come on. How you gonna act, man? How you gonna act? So anyways, this is my fucking channel. I hope you enjoy this stuff. Anybody who subscribes, I appreciate it. I love you. Really. You subscribe if you like my videos. That, especially the future ones coming up. That's when I'm gonna start traveling. That's when I came up with the idea of traveling. Is this, because even after the operation to get the tumor out, and then the radiation to shrink whatever's left, gone, I guess, as much as they can. With this kind of cancer, or this kind of tumor, I should say, because we don't know if it's cancerous. It will come back. They said most likely. They didn't give me a percentage, but they said with this type of rare cancer, it usually comes back, and it usually comes back in full fury within 5 to 10 years. So, that being said, I want to start this channel. I'm going to travel the U.S. I'm going to show why America is so beautiful. I hope it inspires you. I hope it makes even just one person smile a fucking day. Just one friggin' day. You give me a smile, and that will make my day. One person subscribes. One person makes a comment, likes it, and puts down a comment. That would make my day, because it made their day. That's all I'm trying for. And so, that being said, going back now, even if I do live longer than 5-10 years, but after this operation, they get out, I will post a picture of it. I have a tumor on my spine, the size of a beer can. That's how it was explained to me, size of a beer can. Couldn't have been a soda can, no. He looks like he's a fucking drunk, so we're going to say it's the size of a beer can. So anyways, they're going to cut it out, and then I'm going down to another hospital down in another state. the radiation treatments to shrink it even more, to get it away from my nerves and stuff. But I've had it for 3 years. We thought it was a sciatic nerve damage. That's what we thought. I hurt my back at work. I felt better. This was 3 years ago. I felt better. Okay. Then 2 days after I felt better, this, what we thought was a sciatic nerve, started hurting me. I let it go. I mean, it was very painful. Sciatic nerve is very painful. Don't get me wrong, very painful. But it was very, at the hospital. And then March hit. The Rona shit came out. Kind of shut everything down for people going to doctors. It scared people. Whatever. So I didn't go. And then I don't know, about almost 2 months now ago, I got down. I was welding up a kiln. Dries wood, dries we got kilns that dry wood, dry weed, dry food, dries it was masks. We got orders, believe it or not, dry masks. Something they spray on the mask or something. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, so I'm down welding, sitting down, and I was welding overhead. And I was going the whole length on the inside, welding it up overhead, sitting down, and arms up, fucking, it was tiring. You're talking about, I don't know, 50 feet, weld nonstop, overhead. Doesn't sound, like everybody says, oh, that no problem, yeah. 50 feet overhead and making it look good. Stainless steel. Making it look good. It's not easy, okay? But anyways, so that was what I did. I'm very good at what I do. So anyways, I'll stop babbling here. Anyways, I was at the end. I got done. I threw the lead down, scooted back up with my seat, still on my seat. I went to get up, and my leg just gave out. It was like it fell asleep, but without the tingling. It was like the muscles just didn't want to work anymore. So I fell down on the inside of the kiln. And thank goodness, I'm on the inside of the kiln. Nobody's seen me. And I sat there for a while, wondering what the hell's going on, man. It didn't feel like my leg was asleep. It felt like to be honest, it felt like, okay, it just died. And I wasn't going to get it back. And it kind of scared me. Well, I sat there for about a minute and a half, which is a very long time when you're working, so people don't see you. Because I didn't need to get razzed and bullshitted. I'm telling you, the industry, we're rough motherfuckers, I'm telling you. So anyways, I finally felt like, in my left leg, so I pull up on my right leg and got up. And as soon as I stood, I bladder let go. Just let go. Pee. I just drenched my pants. So I went up to the boss, to try to hide it, with my long shirt and shit like that. And I had my gloves and all this other shit on. Anyways, went up to him, gave him a bullshit story that I had to go home. He was embarrassed, dude. Nah, I don't give a shit. Fuck, I'll pee out in public and friggin' wave it around in your face. Anyways. I know, what a sick bastard. So anyways, I lied to him. And believe it or not, on my way home, the doctors called. I made an appointment for the sciatic nerve. The doctors called and said, hey, could you make it in tomorrow? I mean, I'm not kidding you. This is how it happened. It was like, yeah, no problem. No problem. So I called up work next day and said, hey, look, I won't be making it in. I've got a doctor's appointment. And shit, for my sciatic. What we thought was sciatic. So I went in. I seen a doctor on call. My primary care or whatever. I go to the doctor like every 6 years. So As soon as she looked at it, she just said, would you mind going for an MRI? Later on, this was like 9 o'clock in the morning. Would you mind going for an MRI at 4 o'clock in the afternoon? And I said, yeah. And she took off, and she come back without any explanation. When she came back, I asked, I thought about it. She come back, and I said, so, what's going on? It's not sciatic, is it? And she said, no. To be honest, I think there's something, because I had a little bit of bulge in my back, not much. I mean, just a little bump. It looked like it was swollen because it's sciatic. She said, I think it's a tumor. I mean, she goes, I'm sorry to be blunt, but I'm that type of person. I like to be shit told to me, and she knew this. Shit told me, be blunt. Don't hold back punches. Don't. So anyway, she said, as soon as you get your MRI this afternoon, I promise you I'll call you with the results. I said, okay, cool. So I went and had my MRI at 4 o'clock. Friggin' 45 minutes to an hour getting an MRI. Very uncomfortable table. Oh my goodness. So anyways, yeah, I know. Don't really care about the comfort value, Ryan. What's going on, man? So, she called me. I got home, and within an hour, this was 8 o'clock by then. Hour, 2 hours. I had supper. I was laying on the couch, relaxing. Just kind of had a stressful day. Stressful going. Doctors and me, anyways. So she said, yeah, you have a tumor. It's the size of a beer can. Well, she said it was 20 centimeters and shit like that. I would have understood that. I went, okay. So this was at a smaller hospital in Lebanon, New Hampshire. Yeah, Lebanon, New Hampshire. Yeah. When I moved here, me and my friends up in Maine, we had a big giggle over that name. But anyways, so they sent me to Dartmouth Hitchcock. This is why I'm starting this channel. And this is why I'm going to go on the back roads and show you America. Country, bumpkin, out to Hanover, Maine. I grew up in a town that the winter population was like 70 people. 70 people. I'm proud to be a friggin' hillbilly. You could throw me up in the Maine woods, blindfold me, go way up in the Maine woods, spin me around, just give me a knife, give me what I normally wear every day, a knife, my jacket, stuff so I stay warm. In a song. This is how I was raised. This is how I grew up. All right? I mean, I love the Maine woods. And everyone thinks Maine, how much woods does that got? Believe me, 3/4 of Maine is woods. 3/4 of that state. That state is, what, half the size of Texas, something like that, or 3/4 the size of Texas, something like that. I'm not sure. It's a big state. It's not huge, but for New England, it's the biggest in New England states. It's huge, and 3/4 of it is mountainous woods. You're talking black bears, brown bears. You're talking moose up the Oyo. You're talking, it's woods, okay? So, anyways, that's a little bit about me. You will see me once we get going on these videos. But anyways, that's it. Good morning. Have a great day, mother.